Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. I'm going to be live for the reading of the scorecards. Yeah. I just finished. I got it 10 rounds to 2. It's my official scorecard. 10 rounds to 2. I think anywhere from 11-1 to 8-4 is the realm of acceptable scorecards. Pretty one-sided fight. Looking forward to this. Yeah. I'm gonna be yeah. Put your scorecards in the chat. Put the scorecards. Got my D back. I told you to take your call by decision. Let's just hope the court gets it. But hang on. Let me update this. I hit on all 3 of my parlays. So if you're in the Discord, if you're a member, if you're a Patreon, you did hit on all the parlays. I gave you out 3 parlays. All 3 of them hit. I'm just waiting for the reading of the scorecard. 119, 11-1. Yeah, so I had 10-2. We're all on the same board. There it is.
Yo,
All right, we
hey,
got 79 in the house.
are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live. I'm just waiting for the scorecards to be read. We are live.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
Hang on. All right, we're gonna get the cards. We're about to get the cards. Oh no way. Let's see.
Bro, my shit's buffering.
Terry, I hit parlay, Sedania, Isaiah, Shakur, all money line. Bang! There you go. That's Zaya's fight. I don't know how many people are actually watching that.
Hey, what?
Zaya's
What?
fight was a little too close for comfort.
Hey,
I don't know that he won.
what was the cards?
11-1. 119, 109.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to my garage so I don't wake my kids up.
All right, all good, all good. Johnny's in the house. Johnny, you want on? Johnny, you want me to drop your link, my dude? I'd love to have you on. You can brag. We up. Gary, this live is gonna be full of fuckery. That would be good. It's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun one. I got my dude 79. He's hitting the bottle. What do you got there?
I think this is just some like Sam's Cola or some shit, like off-brand Coke.
Oh, I thought you had Jack or something, like or Evan Williams or something. It looked like you had that kind of
Nah,
bottle. Oh, it looked real weird on your camera. It looked like it looked real big. All right, I'm gonna let everyone roll in. Give me 1 second. Everyone, let me know what your scorecard was. I had 10-2. You had what, 9-3?
I had a 9-3 for sure. I thought
Yeah.
all 9 rounds that Shakur won, he clearly won.
You gave the first round.
Yeah, Shakur didn't do
TL.
anything in the first round.
He landed the best punches and he out-jabbed him.
He
I'm not,
landed one shot.
and yeah, and so did TL, right? They both landed one shot. Shakur's was cleaner, and Shakur landed the better jabs. Like I'm not. Look, your scorecard at the end of the day was reasonable, so I got no problem with it.
Yeah, I don't see how he won more than 3 rounds at all.
All good, all good. All right, so I gotta ask you. I sent out the invite to Johnny. If Johnny wants in, I'm gonna let him in. Break it down for us, though. Let me give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me pay my bills first. We got 79 guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Become a member. When you become a member, you get the lock of the week. When you get the lock of the week, like today, you go 3 for 3. You go 3 for 3. I gave you guys 3 parlays. All 3 of them hit. So do become a member. You get the lock of the week. You get asked to book you anything. You get access to the Discord. You get members only live stream, the members only chat. You get all that for just $5 a month. Become a member and get rich. Hang on 1 second. All right. So if you want to become a member, smash the join button. It's also pinned in the chat. Additionally, guys, do become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. I'm about to put it in the chat as well. Do become a Patreon. I'm about to put up a poll. I want to ask you a question first, guys. Become a member. Become a Patreon. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Don't be a freeloader. It's free. Smash the like button. It's free, and it helps the channel grow. Did you watch the Xander Zayas fight at all?
No, I didn't get to because Keshan Davis did his walkout, and I was not going to miss Keshan Davis fighting.
Zayas might have lost that fight. I'm just saying, like he might have just lost more rounds. He got the decision, split decision, 16-12 twice, and then 16-12 the other way. I wasn't paying that close attention to because I was like kind of looking at both fights. I'm not sure that Xander Zayas won that fight. Terry, talk to me. I wasn't paying it that close, like super close attention. I wouldn't score it like I should, but for what I was scoring it, I had it a draw. One of the judges had it 16-12 for Baru, the top rank crew. I was about to call them the ESPN crew. The top rank crew was talking like it was wide for their guy, for Xander. How did you see it? How did you see it? Is it possible that Zayas really lost that fight? Because I think he may have. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Smash the like. I'm going to wait to see what he says. Johnny, if you want in my chat, let me know. If you want in my live stream, let me know. I'll send you a link. We did hit on all 3 parlays today, guys. We hit on all 3 parlays. I'll just run down those, and then I want to get to I want to get into it all with 79 here. So the 3 parlays. Stevenson not to be knocked down. Keshan moneyline, Banks goal over 10.5. I'm going to give you guys a lesson here because this was a big deal. Second parlay, second lock, Jacob Bank, Williams goal over 10.5. Shakur over 10. Shakur under 1.5 knockdowns. Keshan moneyline, and the third parlay, Keshan moneyline, Xander moneyline, Shakur over 10.5. And this is why I tell you guys to take the over 10.5 and not to go the distance. The odds are usually not that different, right? The odds are usually similar, and it gives you a round and a half to play with. A lot of times in these fights, there's late stoppages. If I would have taken the distance and not the over 10.5, I would have lost out on Keshan, and I would have lost out on Bank and School. I would have lost out on both of them if I would have taken to go to the distance. So if they all offer over 10.5, take that 9 out of 9 times as opposed to go the distance. Always take the over 10.5. It gives you a little wiggle room there to play with. Always take the over. All right. Waiting for more people to roll in. Kind of quiet here. So, Terry, you had 6. Okay. No way Zaya's lost. 16-12. Okay. Two things. I want to start with this. Well, you didn't see the fight. So I want to know in the chat, am I overestimating Zaya? Zaya is not as good as I make him out to be. That's my poll question. Because there's really nothing to poll about this fight. All right, 79. Give me your thoughts on the card altogether. Save this fight for last. Give me your rundown, your thoughts on this card.
I'm trying to think who I think had the best performance. I'm going to say Keshan did, but Shushu looked really good too.
Like the outcome, the verdict was great on that. He gets hit too much. He stands in front of you in the mid range without really having much to do. It's not going to affect him here when he fights at the highest level. I like Shushu a lot, and I think he's super talented. He's got some bad habits he needs to fix. But I'm not going to complain about his performance. He dominated a worthy opponent. I'm seeing some things I don't like in Shushu. I'll just leave it at that.
That Miller fight was awful. The best part was him taking his toupee off. That was funny as shit. The Saudi guy, I predicted that fight. That dude was. I just remember him being on a card not too long ago. Was it Bivol and Better Be of Two he was on?
He's been on I think so. He's been on a bunch of the Saudi cards, hasn't he? I've seen him before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember thinking when I seen him last time, this guy is fucking terrible. And if he fights anybody, like worth the damn at all. Which that Castillo guy, he had some things that he had going for him, but he was as stiff as a board, man. He was not even that good himself, honestly.
Let me ask you about this. Let me skip to this real quick. We'll get back to the rest of the card. Keshan, 13 seconds left. It helped out Grizzy. I was 13 seconds away from Keshan.
It helped me out too.
Yeah. I took Keshan by plus money. I thought it was a lock. If I was the ref, I would have stopped it after that first knockdown. Like, that was enough. I really will. I'm not complaining about the stoppage, but I am. There was 13 seconds left. He did administer the count. If he beats it, you check him. You have him walk forward. You have him walk left. You have him walk right. At that point, the fight's over. The bell rings. Like,
Thomas Taylor's awful, Gary. He's fucking terrible.
A lot of people like him. I tend to agree with you. I think he's awful.
Anyone who watches boxing more than a few times a year knows that motherfucker sucks, dude. He is an awful ref. He ain't as bad as these Brit refs are, but he's bad.
But the Brit refs, the difference are the Brit refs are trained to be bad. I know that sounds funny, but they're trained to be terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trained to be that way, I think.
Yeah.
The Brit refs are awful. Awful. It's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, give me your thoughts on the Keshan stoppage. Was the stoppage appropriate? Like, I don't really hate the stoppage. I would have stopped it earlier, but
he should have let him at least try and get up, but he didn't even do that. Thomas Taylor waved that shit off as soon as he went down.
I thought it was like, I'm being a homer here because I had money on Keshan by decision. I was literally 13 seconds away from hitting on that. But the stoppage just, I can't really complain about it because he was a beaten, broken man for sure. And I would have personally stopped it after that first knockdown. That was a good time to stop it. He got up at 9.5. Stop it. Shout out to Keshan though on a help. Does anyone here still question Keshan? Is there anyone here still hating on Keshan? And anyone? Are we over that now? Because what he just did to a really good fighter was highly impressive. It really
tonight was monumental, dude. Man, I forgot to bring like a white T-shirt or something to wave a white flag, but so that means Shakur and Keshan is now my pound for pound.
Shakur,
both of them.
Yeah.
They have to be, because if you look at it, there's a bunch of dudes in the pound for pound you can question. I don't think you can question either one now that's what we just seen happen.
I want to get into that because obviously I have you here for a reason. Let's talk about Shakur. I was 100% confident. There was never a doubt in my mind that this fight would even be close. You were the anti-Shakur guy. You were more anti-Shakur than you were pro-Tio. Does this fight change your mind on Shakur? And you know, what are your thoughts on Shakur and the fight in general?
I mean, I always thought he was good at the things he's good at. I just think there's some actual fucking homos that don't think he does anything bad. Like, there's people that thought he won every round in that fight. And if you think he won every round in that fight, then either A, you bet on him, or B, you're just fucking glazing him. That's all I can say. The guy's always had a fan base that, in my opinion, is fucking gay. So if you want it, my opinion, and this is a bad thing to say as a boxing fan, I will admit, but it's more so that the way he goes out there and wins a fight, in my opinion, I don't see that as dominant at all. I see that as like a point fighter. That's all I see it as. And I will never, ever say that that's dominant. What Keshan Davis did is dominant.
What I projected was that every round would be close and that Shakur would win basically every round. It would be no more than 9-3, probably 10-2. I mean, every round would be competitive. Like, I just don't see what, like I said, the best, and I stand on this, the best fighter that Shakur Stevenson ever beaten is De Los Santos. De Los Santos is better than Shakur. Better than Tio.
Man, Hartoonian did better than Tio did. Ain't that fucking wild?
It's stylistically. I just like stylistically. I didn't see any path to victory. Tio had to be aggressive. He had to try. And if he got hit coming in and he got caught, so be it. But you got to give yourself a chance to win, right? And I don't think he did that.
Yeah, like, you know what's funny? We talked about how Tio could try and win this fight. I said maybe be on the outside. The dude didn't even do that. He just sat like in a weird mid-range position and just stood right in front of him and didn't even really move that much. I don't know what he was fucking thinking, honestly. It's like he never even tried to give himself a chance to win. And then in the second half of the fight, he started doing some things, and I was like, okay, he's looking a little bit better. But it never at one point did it feel like Tio, like even from the walkout on, it didn't look like he was ever confident that he was ever going to win that fight.
Hang on one second.
That's bad. I mean, it's a bad game plan. Tio's dad's not a very good trainer. He needs someone else.
It's been like that Teofimo Lopez and Loma fight seems like a lifetime ago. It really does. Like, that seems like a different century. But to be fair to Tio's pop did put together a game plan that had his son score an upset victory over Vasil Lomachenko, who was thought to be the Matrix and unbeatable at that time. I mean, you got to give him credit. Like, I don't think like the instructions in the corner are go hit him, go get him. It's like, yeah, how? how do you want me to do this?
Even in the Barboza fight, I remember saying his dad needed to go because Tio was doing things and his dad just seemed like he was sauced or drunk or something. And he really wasn't telling him to do anything. It was the most basic shit you've ever heard.
I think this is directed at you. Dude made a video cheering when I missed on a +609 dog.
Johnny, join, Johnny. If you wanna get mad at me for picking Tio, which is a way better pick than fucking Austin Deanda, you're smoking dick, dude, like you always have been. You were over there you had people lose money on that fight, bro. You had people change the line and they lost money on that shit. Don't fucking tell me that, oh, don't move. Bro, this motherfucker over here, you ain't even from Ohio, dude. You're just lying about that shit. You're clearly from fucking Australia and you're just acting like a guy from Youngstown, Ohio. You're a fraud. Tell them motherfuckers to take Austin Deanda. You don't know shit. You said he was fighting his whole life. You said he grew up in the gym. He's been fighting for 5 years. You liar.
Johnny, you want to
come on, Johnny. You want to talk about one fucking fight, dude? One fucking fight where I picked Teofimo Lopez, the guy who beat Loma. You picked Austin Deanda to win a fight. You fucking idiot.
I'm gonna send you the link, Johnny. I'm gonna text it to you. Hang on.
No, God damn.
I just came on to see if you changed your opinion on Shakur.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Shakur is a pound for pound fighter, top 10 pound for pound fighter. He beat Teofimo Lopez, who is a very good fighter. I have nothing to say about it. The way he fights, I personally don't like, but that don't mean he's not winning a fight. Boom.
What don't you like about how he fights though? Like what stylistically don't you like about him? Like I can tell you what I don't like about Josh Kelly. I can tell you what I don't like about Teofimo. What don't you like about the way Shakur fights? Because I think it's beautiful. I think it's a thing of beauty.
There's no pace to it at all. I mean, it is read and react, nothing else. Keshan Davis does it, but then he also pushes forward too. He actually makes. When I watch Shakur fight, I think to myself, would I ever pay to go to a Shakur Stevenson fight? No, never. I'm not sitting there spending fucking $200, $300 to go see a guy just read and react. I'm not here to watch fencing.
Read your chat.
He ain't gonna come on. He won't fucking come on.
I sent him the link. I sent Johnny the link. Johnny, I'd love to have you on. You're my boy. 79 is my boy. I want to clear the air here. This is a fun opportunity to do it, guys. But remember, also like, share, and subscribe. Remember the super chat. Remember your gambling advisor went 3 for 3. He gave you 3 parlays. All 3 of those parlays hit. All 3 of them. All of them. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. It's been a hell of a month. You guys have made this my most viewed month and my second most profitable month of all time. So shout out to you guys. Really appreciate it. It was a hell of a month of January. Much better than last year. January is usually a slow month in boxing. Was it this year? Better performance today, Keshan or Shakur?
I'm gonna say Keshan for sure because honestly, and I like the way they did the matchmaking on this card. You had 2 guys, T.O. and Jermaine, who they had a close fight together. And they were the co-main and the main. And we got to see Keshan fight one. We got to see Shakur fight the other. I just think Keshan has way more ring generalship, in my opinion, than Shakur ever will have. And that's something I heard, I think Chris Mannix bitch about with Keshan Davis. He said, oh, I just feel like he didn't have enough ring generalship to win a couple rounds. What?
All right. Is there anyone between 135 and 140 that beats Shakur Stevenson?
As of right now, no. Because the man that can beat him apparently is never gonna fucking box again.
Tank Davis?
Yep.
Well, Tank's got big,
I don't even know if he can beat him now because I mean, all right, take Mike Tyson for example. When he came back into boxing after going to prison, he didn't look very good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Join, bitch. Join, Johnny.
I sent him the link, man. If he comes on, wants to come on, he can come on. I'm not.
Yeah, but he also knows that, bro. He's missed so much shit over the past year and a half that I've been watching him. He fucking knows he has. He can't act like that. How can you act like you're up when you miss shit constantly and constantly and constantly? You can go back and watch all of his videos. He misses shit all the time. Dude don't even fucking talk about boxing 90% of the time. He talks about some gay shit around boxing. It has nothing to do with it.
All right, chill. Let's. I brought you on to talk about Shakur. I wanted your reaction. You're giving me your reaction. I appreciate it. I don't want to have a feud here with you and Johnny, although I think the chat is largely largely enjoy. I know there's some people here who want you to chill. Like, calm down. Like let's talk a little boxing. Where does Teofimo?
I can't chill when someone who made the dumbest fucking pick of all time is questioning me. He said Austin DeAnda would win a fight, a real fight. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. He didn't even watch film, Gary. This is a guy who's trying to do what you're doing, and he sucks at doing what you do, is what I'm saying. You are the best. This fucking dude's a fraud.
Johnny doesn't suck. Johnny gives good information. Johnny doesn't suck. I have Johnny.
Okay.
I wouldn't have Johnny the last thing if I thought he sucked. Johnny doesn't suck.
The last thing I want to leave you with on this, and then yes, let's move on. What is worse, picking Teofimo Lopez to beat Shakur Stevenson or picking Austin Deanna to beat Chino?
I'm gonna let the chat decide. I'm gonna let the chat decide on that one.
Next poll. That's the next
right.
poll right there.
All right, guys, vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Did I overwrite? I've been on here saying that the 154-pound division is a three-headed race with Xander, Boots, and Verge are all basically a wash, and they could all beat each other. Did I overestimate Xander? Is Xander low-key not that good? All right, you guys are telling me no. I didn't know. I thought he looked horrible in this fight. I wasn't even sure he won the fight. Like, okay. They're saying in the chat that they thought Xander won clearly. I wasn't paying super close attention. I was going back and forth because it was on against the Keshan fight. I wasn't paying super duper close attention to it, but I'm not sure he won that fight. That's why I'm asking y'all if y'all thought, who did watch it closely, if y'all thought Xander clearly won. Because on my card, which I half-assed watching it, I had 6-6. And then I heard it was split. I was like, uh-oh. I didn't think they'd taken away from him in Puerto Rico. Again, I got to go back and watch. Like I said, I was going back and forth. I wasn't watching it super duper close. But yeah, I thought Barreau came on strong and won a bunch of rounds there. Like, yeah, I thought I was confident that Xander was going to win only because of where the fight was. That's why I was confident he was going to win. Other than that, I wasn't super. I wasn't impressed. Oh, 9-3 Xander? All right. Devin Haney versus Shakur, who wins? But wait though, because Devin Haney's a welterweight. Like, for real, Devin Haney's a welterweight. He ain't fighting Shakur. Let's scratch that.
That'll take a long time, probably. Shakur's gonna have to move up.
Yeah, that fight's not happening. I like the idea, and I would take Shakur. I take Shakur by decision over everybody. To me, there are like certain points in boxing history. When I was a kid, the obvious pick was Pernell Whitaker by decision. Then it was Floyd Mayweather by decision. Then it was Andre Ward by decision. And now it's Shakur Stevenson by decision. And I really hold Shakur in that regard. I think he's the best fighter of this era. I know that you're going to disagree with me, but I think
best fighter of this era.
If you say post Crawford, who's the best fighter moving? Because the Crawford era is over. Who's the best fighter right now? I would say it's Shakur.
The best fighter right now. I mean, think of everyone who's still in the game.
Well, in a way, and Usyk, I'm saying a part of the Allah era, a part of the Bud era.
I mean, so that is a good conversation.
Anyone under the age of 34, let's say, who's the best fighter right now who's still in his prime? I would say it's Shakur. It's Shakur or Bam. I don't know who else we'd even put in the conversation. Unless you want to say Inoue is still in his prime. I guess he is. I
don't think it's Benavidez, but how old is Benavidez now? Like 30, 32?
I don't even think he is 30. I think he's 28, 29. Let me look it up. I say he's 29 is my guess. These guys that don't fight a lot. Benavidez is, you remember when he won his world title, he's 29. Crazy, man. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, he won his world title at a fight against Gravel in 2017.
All right, I'll say this, but here's the problem. Boots hasn't really, Boots has fought some people. I think some people shit on his resume a little too much. If Boots goes out there and beats one of these 154-pounders, other than Josh Kelly, I'm going to say it's Boots right now.
I can live with that, but he's got to beat somebody, right? Like Shakur and Virgil versus Boots. Who do you got?
God, I wish that fight would happen. I'm going to say Boots.
I don't know. I think if they fought 10 times, you get 5-5. I'll take Verge because Verge is more battle tested. Verge been through hell before. Boots really hasn't. So I'm gonna take Verge, but I don't say that with a ton of confidence.
Yeah, people like to shit on and downgrade
spicy.
Some people like to downgrade Virgil's KO or not KO, his win over Madrimov, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. That's a great win.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I can beat Madrimov, and people are saying I don't think so. I wasn't one of them. But people were saying Madrimov just beat Crawford, right? They were saying that like he just beat Crawford, and then
I thought that's why I
Burns
love
was like,
Crawford, man. Crawford's one of them fighters that like he's never really had a close fight, in my opinion. Because the one fight he did, in my opinion, was Sean Porter. Then he knocked him out, and then he goes and he beats Madrimov, and people were saying he lost. I'm like, nah, he clearly won at least 7 rounds, at least.
All right. He says if you Google him, Google him. Johnny Stofko comes up. He's a strength coach from Youngstown, Ohio. That's what it says when you Google him. Johnny just sent me that.
All right.
So.
All right, cool. If a motherfucker can just say he's from Youngstown, Ohio, what the fuck you doing in Australia, Johnny?
Well,
what are you doing in Australia, Johnny?
I think he meant it. I mean, he sounds like he's from the U.S. His, vocally, his accent sounds like he's from the U.S.
Man, them motherfuckers from Australia, they sound like all types of shit, dude. He ain't fooling nothing.
I think he's from Ohio. I don't know. I don't want to get into an argument on where he's from. All right. Any thoughts? Any other thoughts on this card before we take a look at tomorrow's card?
Man, we do got another card, bro. This has been a great weekend of boxing.
Man. We gotta make more money. More money.
Oh,
more money.
Yeah.
More money.
This is a conversation I wanted to have with you, bro. Oh, my bad.
Gambling advisor, your gambling advisor hit 3 for 3 on 3 parlays today. All right, tip your gambling advisor. I gave y'all 3 locks. Spread that love around. Yes, go ahead.
My bad for interrupting you on that money, Gary. All right, so the Real sent a video of Oscar De La Hoya talking shit about Zufa, and I really didn't agree with it at all. He said, oh, they can't wear the trunks, they can't express themselves. Man, if the biggest problem you have with a boxing promotion is people wearing trunks, that's fucking dumb. I think they're putting on fights. They're going to put on fights all year long, and they're putting on good ones too. They're signing everyone right now. They just signed Edwin De Los Santos.
Look, I'd rather them put on really good 50-50 fights than have them have cool trunks. I'm with you. That being said, why can't the fighter pick his own trunks though? Like, what is the downside in that? I don't understand why he did that. Like, he doesn't do that in UFC. You can wear whatever shorts you want in UFC, right?
I don't know. I remember back in the day they used to have all types of colorful trunks in the UFC, and then now they kind of like have like almost the same. Like you can have certain colors, but they're almost the same patterns. Like I don't know. It's a little bit different than it used to be. Used to they had all types of crazy shit in the UFC.
Johnny, it says that acting like people don't move is some wild work. I've moved back between Texas and New York many times.
Yeah, that makes sense. What the fuck are you doing in Australia, Johnny? Answer the question.
He lives there. I think his lady
Why?
is from there.
Why? Why did he go to Australia? I've never met a motherfucker in my life that just said, I'm going to go move to Australia. I've never met anyone like that. Why are you there, Johnny?
I think his lady is from Australia. I think. Don't quote me on that. Maybe Johnny will respond. I don't know. I don't want this to be a feud. Like I don't want this to get branding.
Yeah, but Gary, this is the guy who said I spread misinformation when the guy's in such denial that he knows what the fuck he done and he won't admit it. Like I hate bitch ass motherfuckers like that, dude. Like why? Just admit that you fucking made the wrong pick on something and don't play both sides, Johnny. And then say I'm spreading misinformation and I didn't pay for your Discord. I've never been in your Discord, bitch.
Shakur is the best. Whoever said Bam is better pound for pound because he's more entertaining is stupid. I didn't say he was better. I think there's a fair argument you can make either way there. You want to check Bam's resume? Bam, this is not Bam versus Shakur. All right, we can do that in another poll. I think the two best fighters right now, post Crawford, are Bam and Shakur. I don't care how you want to rank them. All right. Like, I don't want to have a whole Bam versus Shakur pound for pound discussion right now. Bam is incredible and dismantles people. He dismantles legends and makes legends not want to fight anymore. Like Bam is that dude. I'm not saying he's better or worse than Shakur. I think Shakur, like I just said, I just glazed Shakur. Johnny says he likes you. He says he's a writer and he likes you.
I didn't know writers had to move to fucking Australia.
All right.
That's the thing, bro. Like, why? Like, I don't understand, Johnny. Like, why did you automatically just start saying motherfuckers spread information about you just because they showed the pic you fucking had? You started this whole thing, Johnny.
I did pick Manny. I picked Gucci Man in that fight. I did, and that was I should have stuck with my initial gut. That was a fight that we all thought was 50-50. I don't know why anyone would get all hung up on that. We all thought going into that fight, it's a 50-50 kind of fight. I don't really know who's going to win. And I thought originally Chavez was going to win. I changed my pick after watching the tape. And I didn't bet any money on that because I didn't feel real good about it. Other than it was going to go the distance, which it was. I wouldn't I don't know why we're getting all that was a 50-50 type of fight. And it was super close in the ring. I want to read this now. Benji's got me worked up. Nobody can beat him. That makes the top 5 pound for pound look like I was in the ring. Bam will get beat up, no comparison.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't. Who's beating Bam? I mean, if he goes to 126 and fights in, okay, stop. Who's beating him in and around his weight class? Sydney is the best city in the world. Google it. I think that's a matter of personal opinion, Johnny. But
I do know a guy who went there and he said he fucking loved it. He said it was expensive as shit there, but I can't lie, he did say that it was awesome. I'm
sure it is. I'm sure it's a cool city. I don't know. This is not a world travel show today. All right, I do want to get. I'm sure it's a great city. I'm sure it's one of the great cities of the world. I honestly believe that. All right. And this is an interesting fight. Justin Valori is minus 700 against Oscar Perez. Oscar Perez, a kid out of Houston. I know him pretty well. Again, they're matching these guys tough. To me, Justin Valori at minus 700. Do you guys want to talk about this, or do you want to talk about Shakur some more? What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about tomorrow's fights, or do you want to talk about Shakur and T.O.?
I'm going to say the Zufa card, but I'm going to let the chat decide because I know I'm talking a lot of shit.
What do y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about Shakur and T.O. some more, or you want to talk about what we got tomorrow? Let me check my poll while y'all decide amongst yourselves. All right, you guys are saying I did not overestimate Xander. 75% to 25%. I'm going to end that in just a minute, though. Guys, vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Remember the questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Remember to tip your gambling advisor as well. Super chats, cash apps always available. The cash app is in the ticker below. Super chats are always available. You guys want to talk about Zufa too? All right, let's talk about let's all right, hey guys. Jab and Julius want to talk about Zufa. So let's talk about the Zufa card. Valeria and Oscar Perez. Again, these odds on fights that are going to be competitive. Is Justin Valeria better than Oscar Perez? Yes. Should he be a 7-1 favorite? No, he shouldn't. These odds are, is he probably going to win? Yeah, he's probably going to win. But this is like what I said about Guillermo Gutierrez and things like that. Like these odds seem off. Do I think Valeria is going to win? Yeah. And Hackett again, fighting another worthy opponent, minus 650. These odds to me really aren't bettable. Yes, they're probably going to win, but the price is awful on these. And these are competitive fights. I said that on Zufa 1, and this is like kind of compounding on that. What the odds on these fights, 79?
I've seen the wildest one I seen was Hot Rod and Vosik. I don't know how the hell they made that line.
Yeah, I mean, talk about that. That's a fight that seems ridiculous. I think
I would talk about the fight you just brought up, but I'm not too familiar with the Texas guy you brought up, honestly.
Oscar Perez. Both guys fight out of Texas. Roberto Cruz fights out of Kylene, and he's from Puerto Rico originally. Fights out of Kylene, and Oscar Perez, a fighter I know really well. He's pretty good. I don't think he's going to win. I think Valeria is very good, but like the odds of this, I'm going to give Zufa full credit for matching these guys tough. These are not fights that guys at this stage of their career usually fight. They usually fight cab drivers who can go the distance and give them rounds. These guys are in real fights. These aren't top-ranked guys. These aren't Golden Boy diets. These are real fights against guys who, with no losses or one loss, who are coming to win. They're coming to win. They're not coming for a paycheck. They're coming to upset the apple cart, and they're looking to get on their own trajectory. So I give Zufa full credit for these fights. I love the matchmaking that did. What are your thoughts on that? Where it's not the Golden Boy, it's not the top rank model, where that's, you know.
I like everything about Zufa.
I wanted to hate it because I don't like, you know, I'm not a UFC guy. I wanted to hate it, but I think the first card was pretty good. Like I thought it was good. I think it's going to be good for boxing.
I mean, with the, like you said, you've been saying for the last couple months, boxing is in rough shape and something needed to be done. And well and behold, something just came out of nowhere. And in my opinion, they're doing everything the right way.
I wanted to get your take on this. Hot Rod plus 380. Vodzik is minus 550. Is Hot Rod, even if you're not convinced he's going to win, is Hot Rod a must pick right here? Is this,
you know, it's funny. It's funny you say that, bro.
Plus 380.
I've only bet one thing on that card so far, and I'm taking a chance on that. I thought he's looked good his past few fights. I mean, can't lie. Vodzik didn't look bad in his past 2 fights either, but he's 38 years old. This is just basically better be his victims versus each other, let's be honest. But still, I like Hot Rod.
The odds, like, even if it would shade Vodzik, you think this fight would be closer to even. Like minus 550, that's wild. That's nasty work right there. Like, I can't bet him. I can't bet him at minus 550. I can't bet that. Like,
wait, that's what Vodzik is for you?
Minus 550 on DraftKings. Yeah.
He opened at minus 850 for me. He opened at that.
Okay.
And then I looked on and I'm not saying Tapology is that good with odds, but I think the line that opens is what Tapology goes with. And on there, he was on minus like 900 or 850 as well.
Okay. That is super wild. Yeah. What are you getting Hot Rod at? Like plus 600? Plus 550?
I had him at plus 550 now. I think some money's been coming in on him.
Take him. Yeah, take him. If you get him over anything, I'd say anything over plus 300, you got to take him. Those odds are ridiculous. Like I think he, and the other one too, Boachuk. I don't understand why people like Boachuk, because he got 2 knockdowns on Verge. Like, what the hell is so good about Boachuk that he's a minus 175 favorite against Butiev, who I think is gonna. What are your thoughts on this fight, Butiev and Boachuk? I like
Man,
Butiev.
that, remember a few months ago in my video I said call 1-800-GAMBLER if you're betting on the Boachuk and Brandon Adams fight.
Yeah.
This seems like one of them again. Because I mean, betting on Boachuk, in my opinion, bro, he's so like, how do I describe this? He gets hit so much and hits back that there can be, you don't know how the decision's gonna go. Like when he fought Brandon Adams, I thought Brandon Adams clearly beat him, and some people thought Boachuk won. When he fought Virgil, some people thought Boachuk won. I didn't think that.
I thought he won every single round that he didn't knock Virgil, which is to say it was 10-2. I watched the fight 4 or 5 times now. I don't know what the hell people are talking about.
I don't like betting on fighters like this, man. That's why some of the Japanese guys are kind of risky sometimes. They get in these firefights and they end up fucking losing close decisions. And I mean, are you getting Boachuk plus money like you said? Still,
Boachuk is minus 175. Butiev is plus 140.
I'm not taking him at that. Both of these guys, this is gonna be a fun fight. I mean, don't get me wrong, but from a betting perspective, that's a nail biter. They got the line. They got the line almost right. This should probably be an even line.
To me, this is the only fight I'm betting tomorrow, and I'm taking Butiev on a money line at plus 140.
All right, I'm tailing it, Gary, because I'm telling you right now. I watched a little bit of film on this.
Well, I made a ton of money today, so this is all house money. I cleaned up today, so this is house money. If I lose it, I lost on Xander but I only made little bets on Xander by stoppage and Zayas. Zayas by stoppage and Keshan on points. But that was just like that was just.
What do you think about the Valenzuela fight, man? I don't like the line at all, but
again,
at the same time,
the line, right? That's just the line. Valenzuela between Hackett, Justin Valoria and Valenzuela, I feel most confident about Valenzuela, even though he's minus 800. But yeah,
wait. So Jalil Hackett's on the Zufa card.
Yes.
You know what's funny, bro? I was on Tapology making my picks, and they had him on the Zufa card, and they also had him on the Pro Box card that was yesterday.
Okay. All right,
that was weird. I forgot, and I would have thought Jalil Hackett, a DMV guy, would be on that Pro Box card because that was loaded with DMV talent.
Yeah, but did he sign with Did he sign with Zufa?
I mean, if he's on the card, I'm gonna guess he did because it seems like they don't let you fight on Zufa unless you sign for him. De Los Santos signed with them. I know that.
Yeah, I saw that. Give me Josh Kelly upset. Yeah, we took a poll on that. The poll was very, very close. It was like 48% to 41%. About the rest of it thought it was a draw, but it was a really, really close fight. I thought Morzayev won, but it's what it is. Josh Kelly.
I thought he won personally. Murtazayev won, or I thought it should have been a draw. I don't see how Josh Kelly won the fight, but it don't surprise me that much when I went back and thought about it being in the UK. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just different over there for some reason.
Yeah, I give every real absolutely the real side. I always give props to people when they get their bets right. We are in, yep, absolutely. That's why everyone gets their props. If you took Keshan by stoppage, if you took shout out to you. I was 13 seconds away from hitting on that. If you took Josh Kelly, I don't think he won the fight, but you do have to factor in, and I always say is you have to factor in robbery. You have to factor in politics. The fight was in Josh Kelly's backyard. Why wouldn't Josh Kelly get a tight decision? Yeah, I don't like the way that Josh Kelly fought. I thought he fought too negatively. I don't think he threw enough. Like, that's not how I would try to go win a world title, but it worked for him. So what are you gonna do? I just
don't see how you can win doing that shit. Motherfuckers say Shakur, and people say Shakur runs and shit like that. Someone, and I forget who it was earlier. He said, yeah, it looked like the De Los Santos fight. And I was in the chat in that live earlier saying, no, it did not. Josh Kelly's running around the whole fucking fight, dude. He doesn't even throw in jabs really a lot of the time.
No, he doesn't. He just moves. I would never fight that way. If I'm trying to win a world title, hell no.
Hey,
I'm gonna go.
Remember,
I'm gonna do what Abdullah Mason did. I'm going, and even when my corner's like, stop doing that, like, get back on the outside. No, I'm winning this world title tonight, goddamn it. Like, I'm winning the world title. I'm winning it. I'm not trying to hope the judges award me a world title. I'm gonna win that bitch right now.
Hey, remember that theory I had our last live we done about if Josh Kelly wins?
Kelly won. Randall thinks he won. A lot of people do. I didn't see it that way, but a lot of people did. Go ahead.
Remember that theory I had our last live when we were making our picks about if Josh Kelly wins while they're doing this?
Yeah.
Apparently, allegedly, according to a bunch of the boxing news sources, Josh Kelly and Jaron are already about to sign.
Ennis was talking today about he's hoping the Virgil fight gets done. We'll see.
I don't think Virgil's gonna fight him right now, dude. I mean,
Virgil is doing his promoter to fight him. Like, I don't, Yeah, I agree with this. Let's talk about Josh Kelly for a little bit. Let's talk about this. I spent the first show talking about this. I don't understand, and I haven't seen the actual cards. I know what they were, but I didn't see the round by round breakdown. But I don't understand how you give the last 2 rounds to Josh Kelly when all he did was run. I don't like. I just don't follow that. Like, I'm talking to most people, and most people agree with me that we had it even after 10. We all agree on that. And then y'all gave the last 2 rounds to Kelly? I don't understand that at all. I don't even understand.
Some people say because it was a flurry, because he had a flurry. But I don't give a fuck about a flurry if for the other 2.5 minutes you were getting tagged the whole time.
And he was. Yeah.
Like,
So that,
I mean,
that
what?
flurry that basically did nothing. That won him the fight. That's extraordinary. That is truly extraordinary.
Yeah. Is there any
Yeah.
more fights
Shout
on that
out,
Zufa
shout
card?
out. This is fact, Jeff. Let me read this. Switch places. Say Kelly fought like Murat and Bacrum fought Rand. Kelly would have won. You ain't never lied, Jefferson. You ain't never lied. If that was the
Bro,
opposite, and Kelly was
Bachram would have
chasing
been
down
fucking
Murat, Kelly would have gotten that decision wide. It would have been 10-2, and y'all know that.
If Bachram would have been fucking stumbling around over the damn ring like Josh Kelly was, they would have waved that shit off right away.
Yep. It's ridiculous to me because he fucking taunted her through it. I'm with the guys on this one. I gotta wrap this up, guys. I gotta wrap this up. I've been live almost an hour. I'll be back live again tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff to do today. I'll go live after the Zupa card tomorrow. How's that? That good? I'll just run this down. The only thing I think is bettable tomorrow, the only thing I even think is bettable is Butayev. The rest of this, I do think the favorites are all going to win, but the odds are sickening. Like I mean, I wish I had better advice for you, but like Valoria at -700 over Oscar Perez and Hackett at -650 over Roberto Cruz, they're probably going to win. But anyway, the juice ain't worth the squeeze on these guys.
Could we go over all the fights that we have odds for real quick?
Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Valoria and Perez. Valoria -700, Perez +450. That's a no bet for me. Like, it's just not worth it. Hackett -650, Cruz +425. I still don't even feel comfortable making that a parlay piece. Hot Rod and Vazdik. To me, you got to bet on Hot Rod here. If you're going to bet this fight, bet on Hot Rod. The odds on this are ridiculous. Like, the odds are insane. This is what I mean. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. What is this? Explain that. Why would Hot Rod be +380?
I don't understand it at all, man. I mean, if you look at their careers, it's really not like Vosdick don't jump off the page compared to Hot Rod at all.
No, not at all.
I thought that fucking Morrell fight was a draw they had, man. I can't lie. When I first originally watched it, I gave Morrell 7-5, and I went back and watched it 2 times since then, and I thought it was a clear draw. I thought he worked Morrell.
He's not fighting a peak prime David Morrell. He's fighting a shot Vazdik. I just don't understand the odds. And then the other two we talked about, Boachuk and Butayev. I like Butayev here at +140. I think he just gets on the outside, inside, and he's much more defensively responsible. He's much tighter. Boachuk gets hit a lot on the inside, so I like Butayev here. Probably by decision. I don't think either guy's getting knocked out, although I think this is going to be a really fun fight.
Oh, yeah.
And then El Rayo at -800. I don't like. I don't like the odds on it. He wins.
I mean, he does good against that style he's fighting a lot. Rayo has 2 styles. He has, the one everyone knows him for, the inside fighter, the one who trades with you. But he also has another style when he's fighting Mexican style fighters. He likes to box you like he did Cruz. So I don't necessarily know what the play is for this fight. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I didn't really get to the like the only thing I know about Diego Torres is he got mollywopped by Muay Thai a couple of years ago. Like, that's really old. So I don't think this is going to be much of a fight. Like, you look at his resume. I mean, there's nothing on it. He hasn't fought anyone with a pulse other than Muay Thai who mollywopped him. So
do you like the over under or any methods or anything like that in it?
Nah, I'm just he's a Mexican guy who's only been stopped by Muay Thai. I'm not touching. I'm just not betting this fight. I just don't think this fight's worth betting. Like, I'm not touching anything.
Ooh, I need to do a little bit more film. I like this idea,
I'll give you. I like this.
I'll give you
tape study in the Discord. I like that. Go ahead.
That'd be awesome. I'll give my picks for this card. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna take a chance on Hot Rod, and I'm gonna put Jalil Hackett on there too.
All right, there you go. There you go. I think all the favorites in the undercard portion win. Hackett, Valoria, and even Rayo. The price on him is like disturbing to me. Like, who set these odds? Who said these? Like they're begging you to pick the other guy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all again tomorrow after the Zupa card. What time does that start tomorrow?
I think I seen somewhere that it starts at 4 or 5. For me and you. So
All right.
Central
5
Standard.
All right. I'll see y'all. We'll be live tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a live stream tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. I got church and stuff. I don't know what time. We'll see. There's no football on tomorrow. I don't even know what to do with myself. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this. Yeah. February 1st. It's February 1st now. 2026. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all and God bless. Oh,
Peace,
Nate.
Gary.
Nate was
Oh, shit.
there. Nate was at the match. My first to last. Holy boring. See, Nate's not a boxing fan. I told you it would be super high level. You'd get to watch 2 really good fighters, and ultimately, it really wouldn't be that much fun for you to watch. I compared it to the Hopkins and Tarver fight. Like, I'm glad that you kind of enjoyed it. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll talk about that. Well, I told you. I told you Shakur was going to dominate that fight. Yeah, fans. I don't understand. It's like going to an AC/DC concert and then getting pissed that they played Hell's Bells. I don't know what you expected. Like, this is what Shakur does. This is what T.O. does. I don't understand why the fan. Like, I don't understand what they don't understand. Like, what did you expect? It's Shakur and T.O.
Gary, you got to say there's not that many guys who fight like Shakur, really, right? That headline a card.
Right, but Shakur does.
I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. If I went to a card not knowing who Shakur Stevenson was, I might say the same thing.
Why are you going to a card if you don't know who Shakur Stevenson is? Like, it's a
because
weird, Nate got free tickets. I got it. He got a
great
luxury
question.
box. I got it. Okay, cool. But like, if you're spending, it's not cheap. Like, it's like I'm gonna go to the basketball game. I'm gonna go to the Denver Nuggets games, but I don't know who the Joker is. It's like, all right.
Gary, it's the same. When I went to the Morel Benavidez card, it's the same people that showed up just for the last fight, even though they paid $500 or $600 a ticket for the whole event. They showed up to the last fight right when they walked out, and they're sitting there trying to tell me they know boxing, and they don't even know the dude's name. They're like, I remember being there and someone called Benavidez fucking Canelo or something like that. They're like, oh my bad, Benavidez.
I hear you, bro.
You know what I mean?
All right, I gotta go. I gotta wrap this up. I got some stuff I gotta get to. It's only
all right, bro. Last thing I'm gonna say, as a man, I was wrong about the pick, and I admit it.
All right, go sub to 79. What's your channel? Shout out your channel. And you'll have that updated, I guess, shortly.
Yes, Boxing Bet 79. I think Gary's gonna have a good ratio now. He went 3 for 4 today. He's probably gonna be in the top 5 now.
It's a long year. Like, I'm not worried. I'm gonna win. Like, it's a long year.
I think you're gonna win too.
I'm obviously gonna win. Yeah.
I can't lie, Gary. I've been watching most of these channels for a while. I think you, that home of boxing guy that I didn't even know till a few weeks ago, and I think maybe Breaking Bad are going to be the top 3 when it's said and done.
We got a long way to go. I appreciate you tracking all this. I appreciate it so I can have my bragging rights.
Yes,
Jeff's not a casual of the sport. I don't follow it at all. And I don't think we made any new fans today. I don't think Nate watched that fight and said, you know what? I'm going to get into boxing now, unfortunately. Oh, well. I don't think we made a new fan. I don't think
I'll have that video. I'll have that video out either. I'll probably drop it in the morning because man, YouTube is really tweaking. They just bury so many small channels that are predicting boxing matches. I don't get it.
That's why you guys have to like, share, and subscribe all boxing channels. It helps the algorithm. It helps the algorithm. So even if you don't like that particular guy, sub and like his videos because it helps me. It helps Johnny. It helps Box. It helps Breaking Bad. It helps all of us. It really does. I really got to go now. I really got to run.
All right. All right. See you, Gary.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.